As a man, you have a lot of responsibilities in life, man. No matter what it is, any obstacle, any mountain, any hill, any bump in the road, you don't let nothing stop you, man. No matter what it takes, man. Anything easy in life, you will never respect. A test is just a setup for a testimony. You can't call yourself a man if you're ready to quit. Trust me, I know. I've been there. I'm talking, nigga. I know all about the struggle, homie. Cause I did it. I went through it. I never gave up. No matter what. Never want to give up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never want to give up. No matter what. You know make me run. Never want to give up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You know make me run. No matter what. I'm sick of these suckers, they taking the law in their hand. Till they give me a chopper, cause nobody following the fucking law in the land. After they call you a man, you really a bitch, you be calling your friend. When we go jogging, you calling it in. You not a man, you really a trend. I had enough of a man, these choppers I blow don't belong in a van. I give him the smoke, I'ma blow up his head. I empty the clip, make sure that he dead. I've been so mechanical, snap with the lid. My radical went out, I ran out of bed. With detention lit from your head, I been down the red, I been down the red. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never wanna give it up. No matter what. You never make me run. Never wanna give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You never make me run. No matter what. I feel like just taking a job, running a couple of blocks. Put on my bandana, grab me a tee. Put on my shoes and my socks. When I work out, I just like to go hard. I should be sick cause my name is Ahmad. I never bother nobody, they won't bother me. That's just the way of the law. Who would have thought I would face such a call? The niggas that just started making these calls. They telling the people I'm breaking it home. I pray to God that I just made it home. I can't by myself, so I'm running along. Somebody is calling me, what do they want? I'm looking behind me and seeing the truck. The back of the truck is like that when they cut. If I do what I do, if they take you to grind, they pull up beside me, they cutting me off. The man in the back, he begin to jump off. I protected myself before we can let on. When he pulled the trigger, that's when I was off. Two shots in my body, I knew I was gone. They couldn't let me alone. I wish I was home. I'm on my way to the throne. What up, Mark? I'm running with you.
Hey man, what the fuck going on, man? BRG shit, man. CPCC cartel, man. And you know, I'm here for free there, man. Teaching them to black, too strong, like this, keep that shit man. Man, folks to remain for this out here in the streets. I'm from the city where you losing everybody each and every day. You don't know who gonna get you at the end of the day, so you gotta keep your eyes open when you're watching, so you keep it with
you. What's good, family? What's good? What's up, my guy? What's up, man? I just felt like going live, man. Play a little music, man. Try to lighten the mood a little bit, man. But I know a lot of us have been angry, furious. You feel me? What up, Uncle Charles? What's good, family? Let me shout my people out, man. Hopefully y'all can hear the music, man. I'm playing it on my surround sound system. Find a way I can do that. So if you can't hear it, please let me know, and I will change it back to the original way. But I'm turning it down now. So, hey, stay strong, bro. I wish you was here with us, man. So they're having the 1,000-man march Saturday, 5 o'clock. I'm definitely gonna be there. You can't be doing all this talking and no action. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm in the building. Whether it's outside, inside, I'm in the building. You feel me? Mr. Homie Dynamite, man. It's called Gun Down, man. I love this song. Yeah, I wish you could be here too, bro. Homie Dynamite, man. Hey, Sammy, I meant to hit you up the other day, man, and I've been so busy, man, and I'm trying to be a husband, YouTuber, grandfather, daddy, artist. So much shit came on my plate at one time, but I made a shirt. I can inbox you the design if you want it. Let me know. Let me know. We can get that order placed, man. All right, that's a bet, bro. When I get done here, I'll go ahead and get ready to place the order. Let me pause this music real quick, bro.
Yo.
What's good, fam?
What's happening with you, man?
Why your screen shaking like that, bro?
I know, man. I don't not know. I was just about to go off and come back on. Look, retarded.
Hold on, man. I ain't do. Only thing I did was change where the music came from. I don't know why the screen shaking like that.
Well, it look like I'm having a seizure up in this mess. I'm about to go ticking 9.
Holy shit, bro.
Well, let me leave and come back.
Yeah, leave and come back, man. That shit look crazy as hell.
Yeah, man, like I'm about to have epilepsy or something.
All right. Homie Sammy will be back, man. Yeah, Crucial, we was looking at that screen. That screen looked crazy as hell, ain't it? Crucial, you ain't never joined the goddamn chat, man. Join the goddamn, come on in, man. Holla at your boy, man. Tell me your feelings, man. Tell me. I'm putting the link right back in that bitch again. Yeah, man. To the homie. Did he leave it? Okay, look like he ain't shaking no more. Okay, now we good. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I took my insulin. Nah.
Boy, you stupid.
Hey, man, I need a laugh, man. It's been an emotional couple of weeks for me, man. For real, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't forget about you, but you know, the world been crazy, especially our city, bro.
Man, that's what I'm saying. These people up here, you know, I've lost a few friends along this way. You know, True Colors been bleeding.
Yeah, bro.
So, if I don't know if you've been on my page or seen my page, but you know, I've been running hard with them hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw your comment that you made that you had lost some friends. You know what I'm saying? What you just stated. You know, the True Colors came out.
So-called friends, let's put it that way.
Right.
I mean, I don't see no color, man. You know, I got both sides in my family, but you know, it's just bad. It's sad that in 2020, it can't just be a human race. It's got to be about color. But you know, in order for things to change, man, a stand has to be made, and we both know that. We all know that. Our parents went through that. Our grandparents went through that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And for us to be a people who've been enslaved and then use modern day slavery as far as incarceration, drugs, all these different things. The coronavirus is killing more black people than anybody. I mean, we are a people that cannot be kept down, and I think that pisses the rest of them off. But you know what though? It's time to arm up, mask up, whatever we got to do to keep this stand and this thing running, man. Because man, I don't want my kids to have to live this way.
I don't either. And
You know what I'm
I actually
saying?
stated that on my live when I went live the other day. You know what I'm saying? When I die, I wanna feel somewhat comfortable that my daughter will be fine without a daddy. And right now, ain't no comfort. I ain't no comfort at all in my mind, spirit, soul, none of that, bro.
You know, my daughter's mixed. You know what I'm saying? So, but they're associated with black. You know what I mean? As far as the rest of the world gonna see, they don't see light skin as a color. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I had to go down. I had to sit them down and tell them about about the history, bro. The history of us. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I didn't mean to cut you off.
You
I
good?
put up a video, about the case the other day, and some guy, I don't know if he's from here. He obviously, I'm assuming he is because he sounded like he knew the McMichaels or whatnot. And he said that they will get off due to what is seen on the footage. He even went to the point talking about he got 130 IQ, saying your silly little story, you can have it, but we gonna see who get justice. And then he actually put up a little racist little comment talking about why y'all think the new KKK wear black hoodies. I said, what the fuck? His name was Mike Pulowski. Have you ever heard that name?
I never heard the name, but I saw the post you're talking about because a few people reposted it. Ignorance, man, is you know what? Hate is bred. It is breeding into these people and talk. And I don't understand why you can hate another race for the color of your skin. I never was raised like that. We wasn't raised like that. You know
No.
what I mean? But I don't give a damn if you had a 160 IQ. Shit don't mean shit to me. I mean, your shit still bleed red to me.
Exactly.
You know,
That,
I've been really. I had listen, man. I had to talk to my psychologist, bro. That's
mm,
how angry I was, man, for real. Because I suffer from PTSD, man. I had police brutality and all that shit in Brunswick, right there in Brunswick, Georgia. When motherfuckers come for me and beat the shit out of me, I relived some of that shit. I'm thinking about taking some of my cases back and see if I can get them expunged while you're bullshitting.
hey,
You know,
I go back and remember when we were discussing this case in the very beginning, and you brought up the corruption in Glenn County. That's
yeah.
crazy how you brought that up, and now you starting to see all the stories that we may have missed, being blind to the fact that we wasn't a part of it, and it didn't affect us immediately. But bro,
Yeah.
I appreciate you from dropping that knowledge, man, because now they going back, and they
Man.
tracing
Yeah, all the way
everything,
back to
bro.
1985, man, when they killed that
Yeah,
woman, man. Listen, man, I've seen things with my own eyes, bro. They are in the system as cousins, uncles. It's a family thing for them. You know what I'm saying? The look the other way type thing. You know what I'm saying? And it is sad. It is so sad that justice can't be blind.
and though, another thing is what the man Rowdy Brian
Right,
said.
body.
And
Yeah.
I want you to think about this, which I still think he has something to do with it. He stated, and I quote, "If I never recorded this video, y'all might have not gotten the response or the end results that you're looking for." How you feel about that?
Well, the thing about that is that video caused a lot of attention. all the way up to hip hop, the NBA, to sports figures, and it was even on First Take. Stephen A. and Max
Yeah,
Kellerman were talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you know what? Thank you for leaking the tape. But I heard a gun click in that tape. I heard, what I'm saying, you were impeding another man's. Listen, man, if you don't get, you got to get at least manslaughter for me. I mean, the rest of them get murdered, you get manslaughter, whatever. But Georgia has no white execution. No white people have been executed in the state of Georgia. But
Not
I,
toward
I'm petitioning.
a race crime, right? You talking about as far as a black?
Period.
Really?
Man, has been no white execution. I'm gonna have you look this up.
You know
No
I
white
am.
executions in the state of Georgia. These people might be the first two.
Do you think that's why? Now I know why they say we don't have a hate crime here in Georgia, because they said the law was so broad, it was unconstitutionalized, so they got rid of it. I think back in 2004 or something like that. Do you think now, is that the reason why a white man never been executed?
That could be this. That could be so. And you know what? Because we in the dirty dirt. They didn't want us to, like, they go all the way back to the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? With that. And they didn't want us to be down here to have our own land and our own businesses. And I big shout out to the homeboy Ghost for what he said. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I really, really love that, because he's right. He was right in everything he said. But as far as that, 2004, man, listen, man, if we don't have a hate crime after this, you know what I'm saying? There's something wrong.
Hey,
Something wrong, man.
Uncle Charles stated this, and I saw this as well, Uncle Charles. He said, Candace Owens said the same thing. She is a sister, but she's a Trump supporter.
No.
Did you hear what she said?
I've been seeing posts, but I've been scrolling past it. I don't do the TV, man. I don't even watch TV, man. You know what I'm saying? But
it was on social media, actually. Most everything is on social media, because ain't nothing on TV worth watching except the damn news.
Well, I haven't watched TV in over 2 years now. But the thing about that is, I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, I don't know what the dealing is, but I do know people don't like what she's saying.
She pretty much, I think one of the things she said, and I didn't watch it because I didn't want to get pissed off, but I know she said it's not about race.
Well, there's a few people saying it's not about race because of the corrupt system down there. And I had a white guy I talked to about it. I don't say his name, but he had a conversation. He said, man, I've been through that same corrupt system. It's the system. I said, now, yeah, it is the system. I've been screaming that since 94. The system is screwed up. But from what I understand, him and Michaels are a part of the KKK.
That's what I heard.
What I understand. And from the pictures I've seen him and his swastika and all that shit. So how could it not be about race? And from what I understand, that video of Ahmaud being in that house looks suspect to me, because that don't look nothing like Ahmaud to me.
Now,
like somebody else.
Now there's like two different footages. One of them is actually from the day of his murder. The other one was back in February. That one wasn't him. We know that.
Okay.
But the one from the 23rd of well, actually both of them was in February, but the one from the 23rd of February, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But
the one I saw with like a little skinny light skinned dude, I knew that wasn't Ahmaud.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so even with the mindset that the Michaels had, saying they thought he was the one that's been on the footage in recent times, regardless, that still don't give you the power, especially when the fact that you was law enforcement, and you wasn't certified. Now, you were certified for a minute, and you did not continue your hours.
That's right. Let me expound on this for a second. First of all, you cannot follow anybody under that law, that stand your ground law, if it's not your property, for one, and you can't follow somebody and stop them, they're doing nothing to you. Even if he did rob those premises, that is not their. They cannot stand their ground right there and say stop, hold, and halt and all this bullshit because it was none of theirs. It wasn't their property.
From what I've read, as far as what you just stated, they said if you witness someone committing a felony, you have the right to follow them.
Yeah.
You don't use deadly force. You follow them until the police get there, right? That's what I read. Now, if I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But that's what I understand the law to be.
You are correct. It has to be a felony, and you can't use weapons. But you can try to contain them, but not with force. Not and the whole thing was suspect when they called the police before they did what they did, knowing the police was coming. I mean, the whole thing was suspect. You know, it was some kind of intertwined inner workings going on. You know, they had somebody in the DA's office or somebody up high. They was gonna try to get them off of it. You knew that. You know what I'm saying? Is Jackie still in office?
Yes, right now she currently is. They actually got a petition going around to actually have her removed.
Oh, I signed.
The one thing that tripped me out was she's running again, but originally she had no one to run against. Nobody wanted to run against her, and I see why now.
You wouldn't have won.
They have now a candidate which probably is going to win hands down because I don't think she's going to make it to the election anyway. But I want to bring this up. The guy that you seen in the footage who came from the house next door to the house that was actually filming the surveillance. Has that guy been interviewed by anyone?
No, I haven't seen anything, bro. For real.
They went to the point where they interviewed the homeowner who wasn't even in the fucking city, but they interviewed the guy, which I feel that guy we saw was the one who called 911.
You think so?
I'm pretty damn sure of it, because if you think about it, think about it. Rowdy didn't call 911. McMichaels did, and there was one other person. During the time that he was on the footage, when he walked out, the time supposedly that the 911 call was made.
Must have been what, 110 or something like that, or 210.
Man, hey, that goddamn the timestamp on that goddamn camera was way off. It was a whole hour off.
Yeah, it was an hour off. And like they said in that movie, you know you done fucked up, don't you? You know you done fucked up. What, that Minister Society?
Yeah. Now the only thing about that is a lot of people will say, which I can understand, because I deal with that, you know, looking at the Kanika Jenkins footage, because the time was all fucked up in that case. But they will say, of course, maybe it was like a daylight saving time where he didn't say it. I don't know. But I do know this. If it was ran by a third-party company who's watching your footage for you, then it should have the right time.
You're right. Correct.
So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
yeah, man, I've been meaning to get with you, man. Like I said, I had surgery last Thursday, man, and it's complicated, man. I got stitches in my hand, stitches in my elbow, you know, trying to recover from this, and I wasn't able to make the 2 last episodes, man. But
that's all right.
You ding my phone ding, I'm gonna check it out. That's it. I gotta come on in and holler at my bro before I lay it down. I got a big day tomorrow. I gotta see surgeons and stuff. I got my next surgery coming up too, bro. You know me, man.
Well, hey, man, you know, I don't hold nothing against you, because I love you because of what you do and what you have done in the past and what you continue to do. So, man, I ain't tripping about no missed episode. Get well, bro.
I got to, man. You know what I'm saying? All that is 25 years of stuff I didn't get taken care of, man. Diabetes don't care.
It damn sure don't, bro. It damn sure
don't die. It's a cancer that don't die, man. So it's football injuries, man. You know, GATA, bro. You know, Glenn Academy. You know that. Number 7 wasn't no joke.
Number 3 wasn't either.
I know it. And you would, and if you ain't had your little problem, I might be sitting, but I saw you on Sundays.
Oh man, if I ain't had that heart condition, but I definitely was gonna go there.
Yeah, I got hurt in college, man. I got hurt in Spanish State, man. But check it out. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I'm about to lay it down, get this little rest, man, for this doctor visit tomorrow, man. But love you, man. Keep it going,
man. Appreciate you for stopping through, man.
No problem. Peace.
My big brother, my brother from another mother, homie Sam in the building, man. Definitely get well soon, bro. But during the meantime, you know we're gonna be fighting. That will not stop. There's nowhere in hell we gonna let this shit ride. That just ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna get to some more music, man. I'll tell you what, it seems like it be tripping when I mess with YouTube. So I'm gonna leave YouTube alone for a second. And I'm gonna go to Spotify. And I'm gonna play one of my favorite songs from the Ghost Project. If it pops up. This one right here is called I'll Run Through. And you better believe I'll run through. Check it out.
It's the Ghost. That big money. That you in the full house. And this real shit we giving you. You dig? Let's go. I run through all you niggas that's talking about what you do. I run through all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee I run through. Cause all your niggas be talking about what you do. I run through and all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee that I run through. I ain't the only one run through. I got some niggas with me that run too. That would think small black come too. So I'm running for you, not from you. And them niggas that push it get some too. Cause the more you bring, the more fun do. Just an extra nigga I gotta run through. Cause I can feel the hate when I come through. They get beef where ain't no beef. It'll get you hate. I ate them all up, I done made them shake. Trying to be one to the top, but it was just too late. I just wanna be the Tony, that's just too great. Niggas love to say they real when they just too fake. All the shit that you sing that you don't do, I know you won't do. You and I both know that you won't do. I run through all you niggas that's talking about what you do. I run through all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee I run through. Cause all you niggas be talking about what you do. I run through and all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee it. I run through the stages, I'm feeling like Z. Walk like a champion, they calling me cheap. Run through like something, they calling you cheap. You looking like trash, or something you can't. Game like it's something you beat. I drip it, I'm saucy the cheek. Come here, building and call it a week. Money said something, but they call it like me. I'm the man in the house, I'm not locking the door. She heard of you rapping, she tracking me more. They say they can get it, they say they bad. I really can't stand it, they love in the cat. Running your mouth, I was running the streets. Be ready for war, you coming for me. Telling me easy, they think it's a shit. We hit with the hands, and we hit with the power. All you niggas that's talking about what you do. I run through all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee I run through. Cause all your niggas be talking about what you do. I run through and all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through all you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee it. I run through shit up all of that talking. You ain't know this to show the state. This Christmas morning I can't wait to see. I hope you listen by the treat to me. I'm so ready, they'll be teasing me. So just one won't be pleasing me. Cause I get bored more easily. They be trying to flee. I say you walk tough and you talk tough. Ain't nobody
nobody ever see you get tough. I mean, you rappers are pencils and I'm the eraser. And I come to run them out. I'm like a Sharpie, I stick to the paper. So you cannot run me out. You can get on that song, I just wish it was true. You want to me, so you and your crowd. I run through all the niggas that's talking about what you do. I run through all the shit you be saying. Just all the shit you want. I run through all the niggas just huddle up, but I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee I run through. Cause all y'all niggas be talking about what you go through. I run through. And all the shit you be saying, just all the shit you want. I run through. All you niggas just huddle up, and I guarantee that I run through. I guarantee that I run through.
That was the Ghost. I'll run through. That's my shit, man. Just vibing, man. Late night vibes, man. Just all I'm pretty much trying to do, man, is lighten the mood a little bit, which is probably gonna be damn near impossible. But you know, during this time, you know, I know music soothes me when I'm frustrated, when I'm upset. You know, in case you didn't know, music is the soundtrack of life, and it can get you through some rough times. And right now, what we're experiencing is some rough times. So y'all just vibe with me. If you want to come on live chat, you can talk about whatever you want to, man. Ain't no limits to it, man. You feel what I'm saying? But we gonna keep jamming. Here come Arm and Hammer. Been through.
Get up. Struggles in life, man. Battles we face every day. Hell no hell. Riding, man, keep your head above, keep going, man. Hard, man. They don't know what I've been. They don't know the half of it. You can't walk a day in my shoes. See, they think I'm just a rapper. I got kids, a lot of business too. I really need some answers. Like they need to try to make it through. Stand up and be a man, bro. From the prop, with the school, with the rich kids. It made me feel different. As a kid, I didn't understand. It was never safe living in my neighborhood. Thugs made deals while I lived. My cousin got killed. And I was a man, things changed. Really got worse. In 06, Terrence was killed. That really hurt me. I'm a father now. My baby mama can't stand me. That was to be a good dad. Shit, that did that. Years later, my mom, she started acting different. She became distant. When I talked, she never listened. But as a man, I knew I had to buckle down 2 feet. Plan it down instead of make a stand now. But they don't know. They don't know what I've been. They don't know. They don't know the half of it. You can't walk a day in my shoes. See, they think I'm just a rapper. I got kids, a lot of things too. I really need some answers. Like they need to try to make it through. Stand up and be a man, bro.
What I've been through. Some of the shit I seen. Most of the pain I felt, the visions that be in my dreams. Some say they had my back. I ain't even heard back. Yeah, cause my life is hard.
Literally, like crack.
Been shot, still healed. Been stabbed, still alive. Couple of bottles to the head. Yeah, I'm hard hit. I done tried and cried inside a hole of my pride. My keys bring me my joy, so I keep my head to the sky. So when my family in it, that mean we close. Yeah, staying up on top of my game.
Like a Georgia kid.
If it ain't Alabama,
Lay low or killer.
Grab the scrap, I ain't trusting in none of you niggas.
They don't know what I've been. They don't know.
They don't know the half of it.
fuck it, they in my shoe. See, they think I'm just a rapper. I got kids a lot of business too.
I really need some answers. I really wanna make it through.
Stand up and be a man, bro.
Arm and Hammer, man. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Keep this thing moving, man. This next track right here, man, from one of my partners, man, 1/3, man. Y'all check it out, man. This is that Pyrex dope. Yeah, dig.
I live up in the street in the low. I'm gonna be that to a hero. But still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex. I live up in the street in the low. So I'm coming down to the Tito. But still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex. Shop with a silk up dope needles. First work to be good, so I'm still creeping. Got my mind made up for intense reasons. Stay fly till I die like it's duck season. Shake up the globe, got the world season. Cause it's time for a shift like a break reading. This open up the closet of my brain leaking. Hope you're ready for revision like a grammar teacher. I came to be the best now. I'm only kidding, plus the title, just the title. We all got our opinion, but I know who the freshest and that ain't what I'm seeking. The hook say it all, pay attention to you speaker. Down to the side with the doors in my people. If that for me to spill, I would never be a leaker. I'm solid as a coming, I'm a make you a believer. Solid as a coming, I'm a make you a believer. I'm in the street, you know, I'm gonna be that to the kilo. But still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex. I'm in the street, you know, so I'm coming down to the kilo. Still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex. I touched down 36 straight days, but I still remember way back when I was a man. I had that soak up some things. In my day, now I spit up that fake pyrotechnic. When I came up with that nigga was bust, but I was on my fist on the face of investment. Now I'm way up like a 747. That's how my witness backwards in the record. I kinda know what I wanted to be, my options and obstacles, and track my dreams. So fuck that, I put the running games. Had my ego tucked under my wings. So the nigga broke, I had to shit and rewrite. I had to put it in my head, make a leave low. Got a homie trying to keep pushing. No matter what you do, there's always somebody with it. I ain't trying to be the best ever since I'm an attention kid. I know you hearing this beat to go 1/3 of the movement. This music give me an idea of proving. There you have it, I guess I'm the addict. I live in the lap, just to rub up these classes. Rapping the still a measure that my track, man, I put him in track, put him in track. I get up in the street, you know, I'm gonna be there to a kilo. But still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex. I get up in the street, you know, but still, this nigga here's Pyrex. Pyrex, 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 Pyrex.
That was the homie, man. 1/3, man. Clutch the movement. See that Pyrex dope. Pyrex dope. Pyrex dope. I love that jam right there, man. From his mixtape, Serendipity, man. I'll definitely go check that out, man. I'm vibing to that shit. But of course, man, I don't expect for no one to actually be here tonight. You know, everybody probably got some things going on in their life, which we all do. And during this trying time, while we continue to search for justice for Ahmaud Arbery, y'all definitely keep his family especially his mom, in your prayers. No one ever expect to bury their own child, so that definitely has to be hard for her. So you definitely have my most sincerest condolences, Miss Wanda. And anything that I can do to help, you can find me on social media. You done moved from out the neighborhood, so it is what it is with that, and I understand. But I'm here for justice, and actually the GBI came out here today and came to the door, and that's all their questions. It's gonna take a little hard work, but I'm in it for the long run. I don't know about nobody else, man. But we're gonna keep this thing moving. We're gonna go ahead and see some crosses. How about that? Let's check it out.
Don't be amazed, brother, they got home with us. My skin killer don't like a color book. I'm from the slums and the blood, they don't want to come. Just understand that they want to keep us under the recovery. They want to carry hope, and we ain't giving up. They tell us anything, but that we don't enough. She just ain't made enough. Both stay afraid of us. We should be elated with a black graduate instead of hating. We should do a goddamn celebration, celebrate every black kid and say they wouldn't make it quick the same piece of this shit and throw it in their faces. It's not about being racist, it's about making changes. It's about blacks in America. They consider straight states we dangerous, but you people hating us. You see it right, we act out when you fuckers ain't racist. It never been a game with us. Such a dirty way to run the war so long. It's been less than been joining us. See why y'all afraid of us. Proud y'all been taking niggas like y'all free. Y'all fuckers ain't paying us. We can't live down. Motherfucker, keep that. Motherfucker don't like that sound. So they tell a motherfucker with a little bit of power. And a whole bunch of guns trying to take niggas out. Y'all think that niggas sleep, don't you? Y'all think that niggas sleepwalking. We're still on sheep talking. Motherfucker, just keep talking. You can get straight on the beach walking. Says that my people niggas sleep stalking. We took lives and we took loss. It's the time that you motherfuckers see crosses. So we sit down, nigga. We've been stuck, but we're going for your head now, nigga. I wonder what the drugs off, nigga, with the salt off. Nigga, we a throw off. Nigga, let's kill them all. So we sit down, nigga. We've been stuck, but we're going for your head now, nigga. I wonder what the drugs off, nigga, with the salt off. Nigga, we a throw off. Nigga, let's kill them all. 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 I wonder what the drugs off, nigga, with the salt off. Nigga, we a throw off. Nigga, let's kill them all. We have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our targeting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing with kids. We are oppressed.
Hey, Sonny.
Remember Trayvon, remember Sandra, Orlando, all this on camera. All black people getting mishandled, but we got a president, man.
It's not very many of us in here tonight, but it's all good. I just randomly want to go live and listen to some music.
It's making us great. Y'all can't get away. This is y'all like this way. Y'all dumb is insane. Y'all look at the sleep, don't you? Y'all look at the sleepwalking. We're still on sheep talking. Motherfucker, just keep talking. You get straight on the beach walking. Says that my people niggas see stalking. We took lives and we took loss. It's the time that you motherfuckers see crosses. So we sit down, nigga. We been stuck, but we coming for your head now, nigga. I wonder what the drugs off, nigga, with the salt off. Nigga, we a throw off. Nigga, let's kill them all. So we sit down, nigga. We been stuck, but we coming for your head now, nigga. I wonder what the drugs off, nigga, with the salt off. Nigga, we a throw off. Nigga, let's kill them all. Nigga, let's kill them all. Nigga, let's kill them all. ourselves. The inexorable decay of our urban centers has led into terrifying domestic conflict. As the pursuit of foreign war absorbs our wealth and energy, swallowing poverty scarred cities. As our military might destroys cities in a far-off land to support oligarchy, to intervene in domestic conflict. The president who cherishes consensus for peace has intensified the war.
This is Johnny the Big Global. Music through.
That was facts. That was facts what MLK stated at the end of that. I don't know if you heard it. But that was C. Cross's off the Blake album. So if you want to hear what he said, go back and listen to it. It's real shit, man. What's up, Sonny? How you doing? I'm glad you stopped through, man. I ain't making no noise, just vibing. You know, I'm off tomorrow, so I'm just up vibing with the vibe. Trying to make sure I stay sane because you know what we dealing with. You say you ready to work, huh? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to, you got my email address? Let me give you all my contact info. I respect you, man. I like you. For real. Uncle Charles said if you do research on her, she was attacked in high school by some girls, which were white. It was hatred. She didn't fight back. She has joined in hating the black race. Now, hold on. Uncle Charles, does that make sense? Now, I'm not saying you don't make sense, but if that's what you read, does that make sense? She was attacked by some white girls and she joined in on hating her own race. And me reading that, it makes me feel, or me think, that she joined hating blacks because some whites jumped on her. That right there confused the shit out of me. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. I need somebody to explain that to me, for real. That doesn't make sense. But I mean, hating anybody for their color is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I went to a school that was predominantly white for a minute, you know, but that didn't matter to me, you know. And I think the fact that racism exists, that's what's blocking a lot of progress within the world, period. Because we got so many people hating each other for no apparent reason, or should I say because of the color of their damn skin. Do you know how stupid that sounds? That sounds real stupid to me. And I know everybody want to have some type of power. The president got power. Yeah. But as a common citizen, you have no power, but you want to use your skin color as power. I'm with Miss Wanda. You deserve death, bro. I don't wish death on nobody. But the Bible says, an eye for an eye. We got too many people playing God around here, man. We got too many people playing God. And anybody who know me, know when I speak on the racial injustice, I'm not talking about the Caucasian race. I'm talking about the racists. You know what? Fuck all that. They should have their own goddamn race. And we call it hate. We're going to get back to some more music, man, because I'm going to get frustrated just thinking about it. But anyway, here's Escape, man. Same project.
How do you escape from the pain? Run a miracle. I'm not the most righteous, but I try to live spiritual. And if you're speaking to me, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not hearing you. Make it clear to see. Make it clear what I'm here to do. I come to you a broken man. The only man I fear is you. I'm trying to take the right path, so I wouldn't got mad. So you can take this curse away. But that's when things just got bad. Well, maybe not just all, cause my wife, she is all that. I try to make her happy, but sometimes I wanna fall. So I call you, you don't call me. My father, what's with all that? I'm blessed to see another day, and love is what you call it. I'm trying not to be selfish. I know it's others that you helping. You gon' show up when it's time. While I'm waiting, and I'm just failing. And I don't wanna fail you, but it's this demon called the devil. Why he won't leave me alone? Why he just won't leave my presence? We know that time is of the essence, and that time you give is precious. And I'm thankful for that blessing. But hard times got me stressing, and I know that dark times we go through is just a lesson. I know you seen me living right, but now I'm old and getting restless. How do escape me from the pain? Run away, rainy days, where you feel like a runaway slave. You pray for better days anyway, so can you help me say, how do I escape from the pain and chase all the bad days away? I know I'm gonna make it one day, so right now I need an escape. How do I escape from the pain and chase all the bad days away? I know I'm gonna make it one day, but right now I need an escape. I watch a lot of friends come and I watch them go. Their bad intentions was the difference, so they gotta go. But you still remain, can you keep me sane? Even though I feel lonely, I endure the pain. I will never use your name, never, not in vain. Because your name is powerful, and I'ma let it rain. Stronger than any train, the winds of a hurricane. My motto, G-O-E, that's God over everything. They say you give your toughest battles to your toughest soldiers, but when you took Lexi from us, we became colder. She was a rocker, us can build a block into a boulder. Us son can't see it now, but he gon' see it once he get older. I made a vow to my wife that I would never leave her, but why she grieving is so hard just to try and reach her. I'm my wife's keeper, what life is getting deeper. We know the reaper creeping, but God is who I'm seeking. I know I'm not the weak, it's hard to talk when you're speechless, but one name I speak fluent, that's the name Jesus, and he will never leave us. Been here through every season, and he don't need a reason to keep his people breathing. How do escape me from the pain? Run away, rainy days, where you feel like a runaway slave. You pray for better days anyway, so can you help me say, how do I escape from the pain and chase all the bad days away? I know I'm gonna make it one day, so right now I need an escape. How do I escape from the pain and chase all the bad days away? I know I'm gonna make it one day, but right now I need an escape. Oh no, no. Can you pray for better days anyway? So can you help me sing? How do I escape? So can you help me sing? So can you help me sing? I know I'm gonna make it. So can you help me sing? Right now I need an escape.
This is Serendipity Global Music Group.
We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. This right here is Processed Thoughts, man. Love this song. Check it out. Y'all go follow me on Spotify, man. Y'all see it.
Gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to break us. First of all, gotta stay on my ground. Good. Better put your hands up now. The motherfuckers steady laying us down. Even though we got price, they ain't in that now. Now they try to kill a nigga with a virus, and they expect the motherfucker to be silent. Goddamn, and these motherfuckers wild. Truth be told, they don't want violent. Nigga running out of breath like mileage. Kids out of school, they can't even go to college. Why would you create these problems? Man, I really hate these cowards. They get the wrong motherfucking power. They have another access, follow me down. Motherfucker, tell me, why don't you trust us? Huh? Why the country just drowning? Tell me this, do you know what that sound like? Probably not, cause your ass ain't brown, right? You don't want a nigga around, that's real shit, bitch. This is not a soundbite. I filter my thoughts and I process. Look what you did to my ancestors. They open a nigga loose hole. Bitch, you a joke. You gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to break us. We gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to break us. They tryna break us, my nigga, with no lubrication, my nigga. Ain't no debating, they taking it away. Education is so big, my nigga. Think about what we been fixing, my nigga. All of the lessons been taken, my nigga. Wake up, you gotta start praying, my nigga. And I pray that my niggas will stand up for your family. We gotta stand like a man. Fuck 'em, I don't give a damn. If we gon' fight, then we gotta throw hands like a thief in the night. Gotta take that demand. They keepin' secrets, they holdin' their hands. They foldin', I know what I call them the plan. If you ain't noticed, they holdin' their bands. My people be keepin' the foot in their ass. Just know that my people be comin' in packs. We know that martial law comin' with straps. We know y'all got the chip off in them backs. They think that we stupid because we are black. So listen here, chat. We been enslaved for a while. What the fuck can you say to me now? It's about time that we get off the ground. Whether black or brown. We gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to break us. We gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to break us. We gotta stay low. We gotta stay low. If we gonna make it.
We're gonna jump right back into my jam, man, no matter what. Rest in peace, Ahmad.
As a man, you have a lot of responsibilities in life, man. No matter what it is, any obstacle, any mountain, any hill, any bump in the road, you don't let nothing stop you, man. No matter what it takes, man. Anything easy in life, you will never respect. A test is just a setup for a testimony. You can't call yourself a man if you're ready to quit. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Talk to a nigga. I know all about the struggle, homie. Cause I did it. I went through it. I never gave up. No matter what. Never gave up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never gave up. No matter what. You never make me run. Never gave up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You never make me run. No matter what. I'm sick of these suckers, they taking me a chopper cause nobody following the fucking laws of the land. How do they call you a man? You really a bitch, you be calling your friend. When we go jogging, you calling it in.
Y'all want to join me live, man? Click the link, man. We can discuss anything you want to talk about. Anything you want to talk about. Join the link, man. Come on live. I'll let your boy. Don't matter. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You never make me run. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You never make me run.
I feel like just taking a jog.
Okay.
Running a couple of blocks. Put on my bandana, grab me a tee.
Okay.
Put on my shoes on my socks.
Let's go.
I just like to go hard.
All right.
My name is Ahmad. I never bother nobody. They won't bother me. That's just the way of the law. Who would have thought I would face such a call? The niggas that just started making these calls. They're telling the people I'm breaking it home. I pray to God that I just make it home. I can't by myself, so I'm running along. Somebody is calling me. What do they want? I'm looking behind me. I'm seeing the truck. I got a truck.
Man with a gun.
What I do is continue to run. They pull up beside me. They cutting me off. The men in the back, he begin to jump off. I protected myself before we could let off. They pulled the trigger. That's when I was off. In my body, I knew I was gone. They could have left me alone. I wish I was home.
I'm on my way to the throne.
What up, Mark? I'm running with you.
That was No Matter What. I'm gonna play one more jam, man. Then I'm gonna get back to work. I gotta finish uploading that Sum 06 to my distribution company. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, man. Like I said, just vibing, trying to lighten the mode a little bit. Y'all know how that is. But y'all stay safe, and we're gonna keep fighting for justice for Ahmad, man. That's just the way it's gonna be, and that ain't gonna change. 1,000-man march is Saturday at 5 p.m. here in Brunswick. I will be there. Please believe that. Again, I appreciate y'all, man. I definitely have a good night. Stay safe. And guess we'll rock out with one more song. Let's see what I'll play here. Yeah, I ain't hear this in a minute. Yeah, it's in my head. Yeah, have a good night.
Me right, I still got you on my mind. Day and night, I need a reason and to live without regret. There's no in my head. It's not that easy.
I never thought it'd be this hard to get you at my heart. And everything this far is playing the big ball. When I sit in my car, talk to the big dog. If you ain't know, the big dog is my God. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm about to lose. I hate the feeling when I gotta choose. And I gotta be gone, but I pick up my phone and I know that she gone. Be really in my feelings, it be hard to keep my head straight. I think about it, love, baby, just a bunch of dead weight. She had flaws, but she kept her nigga head straight. She can say the same thing, kept my baby motivated. Thought I was the generator, I like an incinerator. Taking trips across the country, nigga, in the winter, baby. Faithful never been a mother, nigga, she was catching head. Left a nigga, I guess she couldn't tell. Oh well.
Keep right, I still got you on my mind. I need a reason.